Finally, we can take a look at Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira from Demon Slayer. So she finally got released. I got this one on BBTS. I know she had came out in Japan a while back, but she sold out everywhere. So she was impossible to get. And then she's even still now sold out at BBTS. Like it's still under pre-orders, but she's still sold out. So unfortunately, she is damn near impossible to get. It's so weird. It's so weird the random things people collect, and I know a lot of it is these scalpers. The scalpers seem to always buy up the most popular female characters from a popular anime. Like they don't even need to be that popular. Just if they think that she's pretty and they think people are going to pay like super absorbent third market prices, they're just gonna buy them all up and then put them on eBay for like $300+. And it's just unfortunate, you know. I'm glad I was able to get in on this pre-order. She was expensive. I paid full price for her, so obviously she was like $144. But it's just a shame. That's one of the reasons why I can't get the adult version of Tanjiro's sister. I don't know why I'm blanking on her name right now, but because they just bought them up. She sold out like immediately. She sold out everywhere, and then now she's going for like $400 on eBay. I'm hoping that at some point I can get one from Mandarake. I was able to find Zenitsu on. I did get Zenitsu on Mandarake, so I looked up on him. So that's a great thing, because he was going for just as much as Tanjiro's sister, which I guess mainly because he's an older character, or he was an older release, I think maybe. But I was able to get my hands on Zenitsu for a reasonable price, believe it or not. So he was about 140 so yen. Excuse me, 140 so dollars. So that compared to what the aftermarket is wanting. I think I said third market earlier. I meant aftermarket. Aftermarket prices. Scalpers are running things up on the aftermarket. But I was able to get my hands on him, so he'll be delivered soon. And then hopefully, like I said, I can somehow get my hands on Nezuko. So hopefully I can get my hands on Nezuko, the adult version of Nezuko. And then after that, I will only need Tengen, Akaza from Buzzmod, and Daki. I do want to get Daki as well, and they're all still available on BBTS. I'll just have to pay full price for them, which is fine. Which it shocks me that Daki didn't sell out, which is so weird to me that Daki didn't sell out, considering how she looks, you know. But adult Nezuko sells out. So scalpers are weird people. Anyway, I'm rambling. I am absolutely rambling for about 7 minutes. But anyway, I have not taken her out the box yet. It's typical Buzzmod Demon Slayer box. I'm just super excited to get her out of the box and get her on my shelf. I'm definitely running out of space with these guys, because I'm also collecting the SH Figure Arts versions of everything. So anyway, let's get her out the box and we can take a better look. All right, so here she is out of the packaging, and she looks good. She does. She looks really good. Now, I definitely got some gripes with her for sure. Some of them are common Buzzmod issues that they just can't seem to kick, and some of them are just, I don't quite understand why you went this way issue. So let's take a closer look at her. So you can see that her face is stunning, absolutely stunning. It looks exactly like her. Her hair looks amazing. I love it. Got a little dust on it. Her hair is amazing. I love how it transitions from the green to the pink. Well, it's not even, well, it's not the greatest transition, but I guess it's okay. To be honest with you, it's just okay. It's like a hard cut right there. So they're not really fading it there. But she is obviously unique in how she wears her uniform. If we get a closer look, the buttons and stuff are done nicely. I would say she probably has the best belt that I've seen so far as the belt buckle. So yeah, I think that's okay. I don't know why they don't change this. Like, they've been working on these for a while now. You would think they would have come up with a better idea on how to get that sword through there. Obviously, I like that they went with cloth for the skirt. I am a big fan of that. Then you got her green stockings, which are awesome. Tell you about a missed opportunity during the articulation portion. The pink bows around her ankles are nicely painted, so I do like that. Then we got her sandals that are also painted well enough. I mean, it's a little muddy here. $144. I expect the paint to be absolutely stunningly perfect. So if it's not perfect, it shouldn't cost $144. But her, obviously you can see her boobies. Yeah, I guess that's painted. Her collar's painted all right, I guess. Again, $144. I expect to see more shading. The paint should be better. I need it to be absolutely perfect for $144 for a figure this tiny. This thing is tiny. She is small, but yeah, she looks good. Let's take a look at her accessories. Alrighty, so first off, we'll look at her hands. Obviously, she has some weapon holding hands. She has two splayed out hands, and then she has two fist punchy hands. I didn't want to take about the packaging because they have like the little sticky tape thing, and I'm not going to be using any of those hands. I don't pose any of my figures with their swords, or any of my Demon Slayer figures with their swords unsheathed. So I'm not going to be using that weapon holding hand. So I just kept them in the package, but that's it for hands. Alrighty, now for faces. She has an absolutely adorable, maybe laughing face here. Absolutely adorable. I love this face. This is this character all day. All day. Now, I don't know. Oh yeah, she has a little dots under her eyes. So yeah, okay, yeah, her eyes are closed. So yeah, that face is so cute. Then we got a very worried face, very cute worried face. So that looks really good. I love how they do her eyes. She has such weird eyes. They always got those little three lines in them. So that's super weird, huh? And then we got a kind of maniacal face, I guess. I don't know. Her eyebrows are kind of pointing slanted, so she might be, but her cheeks are red, so she might just be excited to fight or something. I'm not quite sure what this face is supposed to represent, but it looks good. And then we got our awesome super angry face. I love that. Looks so good. I love these faces, man. If they know how to do anything, Buzzmod knows how to do the faces. Then we get two of her kneeling knees. I'm not going to take those out of the package because I'm not going to be using them, but that's what those look like. She gets two of them. Obviously, she has two legs. Then she gets her sheathed sword. So that looks good. Obviously, this comes out. But you can see, since she's the love Hashira, her little wraps around her handle look like hearts, and then obviously she has little hearts here for the, is this a hilt? I think it is. And then obviously the sheath. So that looks good. Then we got this long ass ribbon type sword. There is bendy wire throughout this. I'm not gonna bend it. Here, I'll bend it a little bit so you can see, because this is just going right back in the packaging. But there's bendy wire all throughout this, and if you know anything about her her breathing technique. Her sword is kind of like a ribbon, and so yeah, they even got the kanji on there, so that's really good. But yeah, her sword is like a ribbon, so it's super long, super. You can put it in any pose that you want to. It'll be super flowy. But for me, this is just going right back in the box, at least for now. And then we just have her jacket, her white coat. And that is it for accessories. Nothing really special about this coat. It's just a white coat. It does have bendy wire throughout the edges. So, but typical Demons, typical Buzzmod jacket. So, all right, let's move on to articulation. All right, so her head is on a ball hinge. I like a ball hinge combination. These ponytails, her back ponytail is on a hinge. These ponytails are both on ball pegs. This one fell out earlier for the first time, and now that it's fallen out, it is constantly falling out. Then she does have little ball pegs here in the middle of her braid that can move around a little bit too. So you can move these things. You can move them over to the front if you want. Rotate them around to the back. This one will fall out on me, but yeah, same way with this one. It'll go around to the back. See, it's already popping out. So that's that for the pony pigtails. And then she can look up that far, down that far, and she does get some side to side. There we go. There goes that. So she does get some side to side, but I think that mostly is coming from the neck. And you do have to kind of like pop these on. So the way that you want to pop this on is you want this facing toward you, this kind of like divot in her hair. You want that facing toward you so you can have that rest on her chest properly. And the same way when you send it around to her back, you want it to rest on her back properly too. It would have been nice if they had made her hair bendy wire instead of ball pegs, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Obviously, she can spin her head around too. Your typical Buzzmod, freaking cut out in the armpit. I hate it. Still gappy. I still hate the way that looks, and it looks even worse on the females because they're so skinny. So you can even see the ball peg outside of the arm. So I hate that. It's not the worst on her, but I still hate it. We're still here with the barely past 90 degrees here on the elbow. I hate that. Obviously, ball hinge wrist. Does she have a decent butterfly joint? She does have a decent butterfly joint, so she can cross over her chest nicely. So she should be able to double hand her weapon. So I mean, that joint is helpful for that, at least. The torso, it is horrible. It is abysmal. It'll go back this far. I'm just going to use all the joints. It'll go back this far because this joint does nothing. This joint gets stuck on this piece because it's a separate piece, and it goes absolutely nowhere. You can get no forward action there. Very little side to side. So yeah, this joint that they're using for her torso is just awful. Awful. You do get a twist, so that's good. Splits. That's as good as she can get on splits. That's also ridiculous. They should be able to do full splits. If you've seen her in the anime, she is a very, very, very agile character. She should be able to do the splits with ease. As far as kicking forward, she can kick forward that far, and it's not kicking out to the side, so that's good. Backwards, she can go backwards a little bit there. Here's the missed opportunity. She wears shorts under her skirt. Why didn't they put a thigh swivel right here? Thigh swivel right here would have been absolutely perfect. Even right here would have been good, and it'll be hidden. But yet there's no thigh swivel there. And that it's cut out. This is two different pieces. So this is pegged in. Like it's like its own new unique peg. It doesn't swivel. It's swiveling here at the top. It's not swiveling here at this cut. So what a missed opportunity, and then her legs falls off. What a missed opportunity, and then we don't have to worry about that. What a missed opportunity. Really missed opportunity for that. She has like the Figma type of knee. So you can see that it gets over 90 degrees. I guess that's good enough. I mean, for an agile figure, and it's super squeaky. Do you hear that? Super, super squeaky there. I don't feel like it's gonna break, but it's definitely squeaky. Yeah, it's weird. As far as her ankles are concerned, they can go up this far, down this far, and you can get that ankle rocker there, and a toe joint. Decent toe joint. I'm not mad at that toe joint. So yeah, it's for the price. No, you got to do better. You got to do better. You're not, because obviously you're going to continue with this line. I guess you have this line until you finish it. So hopefully we'll get moves on, and we'll start getting the other top tier doubles, because we definitely need number one. Well, never mind. Mulan is number one, but number two, which was the brother of the original Sun Breather. I forget their names, but yeah, we should just get them all. Hopefully we get all the doubles. We get all the Hashira and Hashira. Definitely the stone one. The stone one is dope. I haven't seen the stone one go up for pre-order. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Let me put her jacket on, and then we can move on to some comparisons, because you definitely know I got to compare it to all the other Buzzmod Demon Slayer crew. Be right back. Okay, real quick before we do the comparisons, I got her jacket on, and I want to say this is probably the best jacket fit that I have seen on any other Demon Slayer figure so far. Her jacket fits almost perfectly. Like, you can the bendy wire in it is super strong, and you can get like really good curvature out of that bendy wire. You can't see it as much right now because I kind of got her in a pose, but it fits really nicely on her, in my humble opinion. This looks really freaking good on her. I love this. I absolutely love it. She is the best, definitely best female so far, but easily best of my collection so far, that has these cloth jackets that you have to put over them. So anyway, let's move to comparisons. Alrighty, so here she is next to all the Hashira that I have so far, and yeah, they look like a crew. I'm only missing Tengen, and I think that's the only other Hashira that has come out so far. I know that Muichiro hasn't come out yet. Or has he? Is he all sold out everywhere? It looks like he may have come out, but I haven't seen him anywhere, so he probably is out. I just don't have him, so he might be one I need to get. I also might need to jump in and get Rengoku, the version 2, because that's the one with the I didn't know they had a version 2. That one has a cloth cape, and the first version has a plastic cape, so I need to probably jump on that and get him also. But the other two haven't been released so far yet. So yeah, that one yeah, I have to do some searching for Sanemi and see if I can get him earlier than June of 2025, which is what's on BBTS right now. Same way with Genya. But anyway, I'm rambling. This is what she looks like with the Hashira I have so far. And finally, here she is next to Tanjiro and Nezuko. Tanjiro and Nezuko. And yeah, they look good together as well. But that's it for comparisons. Alrighty, so in conclusion, man, I love her. She has her flaws, obviously, but one, it's the only version of her we have so far, so nothing to compare it to. And number two, I love the way her jacket fits. I love it so much, and she's so colorful and vibrant. She's such a necessary addition to the Demon Slayer display. So I love her. I'll give her 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10 on this one. But anyway, that's it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.